go ahead and call to order the CRA meeting of Valentine's Day, Tuesday, February 14th, 2017. It is 5:40 p.m. Madam City Clerk, or CRA Clerk, may we have a roll call, please?
Sure. Board Member Galvin.
Here.
Board Member Keys.
Here.
Board Member Desilme.
Desilme, here.
Desilme.
Here.
Board Member Bien-Aimé. Chairman Joseph. Board Member, you have a quorum.
Thank you. And I believe the mayor slash chairman will not be here through the remainder of the evening. Did he wish to express any information about his absence, or?
No, he just sends his apologies and asks that we provide him with a bit of deference on a few of the items.
Okay, it's Valentine's Day. All right, with the roll call being done, let's stand please for the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Is there a motion from anybody on the CRA board for approval of the minutes from January the 10th?
So moved.
It's been moved by whatever. Councilwoman Keys, Board Member Keys. Is there a second?
Yes, second.
Seconded by Board Member DeSilme. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? There are none. Mr. Manager, are there any additions or deletions from tonight's agenda?
Yes, I'd like to actually withdraw for this evening and bring back to the next meeting agenda item number 1, agenda item number 3, and agenda item number 4.
All right. Is there anybody from the board who wishes to ask any questions on the withdrawal of 1, 3, or 4?
Mr. Manager, with item 1, none of the, well, I mean, all 3 of them you requested it. Is there a reason for us?
Generally one, just being, again, deferent to the mayor, and also a late discussion I had with Councilman Bien-Aimé about, not specific to that item, so
okay.
I just felt that it'd probably be better for us to delay those. What I was gonna ask is if we could possibly have a call meeting prior to the next commission meeting on the 28th, maybe not at 5:30, but maybe closer to the 7 o'clock time. But I was going to communicate to discuss those remaining items, so that we don't have a full month's delay.
When you say a call meeting, a special meeting,
special
with the
meeting.
CRA.
Yeah,
of the
a
CRA
special
now,
meeting,
special
okay.
meeting
Okay, that's
that I
fine.
would talk to you guys about.
Awesome.
So.
All right. If there's no further discussion, there's a motion to approve the agenda with only item number 2.
So moved. Second.
Moved by
Whatever.
Board
Yeah,
Member
move.
DeSilme. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Board Member Keys. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. Item number 2.
Item number 2 for the board is a resolution to consider the CRA modification of boundary
Somebody tell me.
as per the second interlocal. As I believe all of you are aware, in that interlocal there was a requirement, if you will, that we consider a reduction in the boundaries. Based on my discussion with each of you, the general recommendation we wanted to bring forth was that we leave the boundaries as they are. So this item actually amends your adoption of the interlocal, removing that requirement and leaving the boundaries as they currently exist.
Okay.
So I ask for your consideration and approval of this item.
All right. On agenda item number 2, the item is open for public discussion. Anybody from the public wish to address item 2, the CRA boundaries? Seeing nobody, public discussion is closed. Council discussion.
Mr. Chairman, if you allow me to speak on this item, I do want to commend staff. I know you guys worked very, very hard to get all this request that was made during the last minute. Not only you guys were, I don't know if we publicly did that, but I think we did as a board. Thank you guys with getting the county with the agreement, et cetera, et cetera. I do applaud this item and definitely in support of it because we heard a lot from our residents when we took it out, as far as doing some modification, and I think we like the CRA as is, and us as a board been working for months and not years, since I got on this council to get this right, and I think we finally do have it right, and we almost like an example of good CRAs doing good stuff. And so with your leadership, Mr. City Manager and Executive Director, and the Director, Rasha, who's doing an amazing job, I definitely support this item as is. Thank you.
All right, any further board discussion? Seeing none, is there a motion to approve item 2?
So move, Mr.
Second.
Chairman.
Moved by Mr. DeSolme, seconded by Mrs. Keys. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes 3-0. CRA Attorney, Mr. Zelkowitz.
No report, sir.
All right.
We like that.
CRA Executive Director. Marsha? Oh, wait.
I'm gonna defer to Russia on the Chinatown report update.
Thank you. It's just an update on the Chinatown Master Plan. We are hosting a workshop, a community workshop, March 1st at 5:30 at the Joe Celestine Center. We have created a wonderful, informative website that has gone live. We are also gathering surveys from not only North Miami residents and businesses, but also outside of the city, and we have received a lot of positive feedback on it. And I think the councilman has gone on Facebook and has been promoting it as well. We intend to do some canvassing. We have a street team that's gonna go out and make sure that the businesses along the 7th Avenue corridor, the property owners are aware. They also have surveys. The purpose of the workshop is to get input as to what they would like to see in terms of uses along the Chinatown corridor, and to provide them with some updates as to what FDOT is planning on doing and how it's gonna benefit the redevelopment of 7th Avenue.
I wanted to add to this, there's obviously, I think you all know, there's been a great deal of buzz created by what we're doing. There's been some articles recently, and last Friday, I actually got a request from the Miami DDA to actually come and present the project to their board. They've done a study about the investment and the travelers that they're seeing from China coming into Miami and the region. One of the quotes they gave me, some 7 million people are coming from the region annually. So we're gonna work on getting that presentation to them. I think we also received a request to present to the
7th Avenue
7th Avenue
CRA.
CRA as well, which is to the south, actually to the south end of the woods, I guess. About, and I assume that's about, potential partnership or collaboration. So just wanted to add that to the report.
And I did find out today that President Rosenberg actually thanked the city and the CRA at his President's Town Hall meeting yesterday, and he is very enthusiastic about the Chinatown coming. So
I didn't get an invite.
I'm sorry,
I didn't either.
I was just told by the staff, they
Oh.
texted that
Oh.
he mentioned us, and he is very excited about the Chinatown.
All right.
And lastly, I'm sorry, Mr. Chair, I'd like to introduce our intern, Mr. Noah Jacobs, who is here, and I'd like to thank the chairman for recommending him. He will be helping the CRA with our standard operating procedures, updating our guidelines. We're looking at best practices throughout the state of Florida on new innovative ways. It's not just about the brick and mortar, the rehab. We have to look at how we're able to help the existing mom and pop businesses improve and enhance their services as well, so they can benefit on the redevelopment we're doing. So this is Mr. Jacobs's duty, and the manager has given us a 60-day timeline to get it done. So we will be seeing a lot of Mr. Jacobs at these meetings.
And for those watching on TV who don't know who Mr. Jacobs is, he is the former mayor of Biscayne Park. So, Honorable Mayor Jacobs, thank you for giving of your time to help the city of North Miami be even greater. We really appreciate that. All right. Did you mention the March 1st?
Yes, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, just making sure.
Give the address?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
Just
we
South Street Center.
Just making sure.
I know.
All right, we're now done with the reports from staff. Is there anybody from the public who wishes to come up and say anything in public comments? Seeing none. Old business? Seeing none. Is there a motion to adjourn the CRA meeting?
Yes, sir. Motion.
Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We're adjourned in 9 minutes flat.